Good everyone, welcome back. Day 109 in the chair, and it was one of those sessions where less really was more. I took one clean setup, locked in a small green day, and then shut it down. Sometimes the best trade you can make is knowing when to walk away before things turn messy. And right out of the open, I had MRM on watch. So let's take a look at the chart. So MRM, I had this on watch right from pre-market open. But I came in around 6:30. I came back to trade, and I think this was the leading gainer then as well, but it was pulling back. There was nothing moving. And so I waited through till 7 o'clock to see if anything started to move. Right on 7, MRM started to push back towards VWAP, and like initially I thought, oh, I should get in here, but then I thought, no, I'll wait until it's actually looking like it's going to put a bit of a move in, or something decent at least. Broke through VWAP, pulled back, and I bought on that pullback there at $2.17. So I was in at $2.17. Open of the new candle opened at $2.16, and it pushed pretty much straight away up over $2.20, $2.22, and then kept pushing through to $2.34. I didn't sell at $2.34, I held it. I gave it another chance, another candle, to see if it would push higher. Its previous high was up here at $2.56, and I did think there was a possibility of it pushing through to there. But the volume in this next candle just wasn't there to push it any higher. There was a big seller at $2.35. I think they're selling about, I can't remember what the share size was. Like 30 or 40,000 shares that they were looking at selling. And I thought, that's a bit of a barrier. So I sold, and I actually didn't sell my full position in the first instance because of I hadn't clicked across to the share size to hold the share size. It was doing it on dollar value. So I'd actually sold most of my position, but left 5 shares on the table. And when I realized that, I thought, no, we're going to sell the rest. So I sold the rest on the second candle over here. That's why there's 2 red arrows up here as sales. So both got sold out, filled at $2.32. So I didn't get $2.34. It sort of dipped down, and I got filled at $2.32 on the bid. So that was my trade, very quick, good entry, good exit, and that was it for this stock. It pretty much was it for the rest of pre-market. Sort of gave a little rally over VWAP at the open, but did nothing until the afternoon, where it actually put in the move that I was kind of looking for in pre-market. It put in late in the afternoon. Yeah, and even after hours, it sort of held that level around 250, 260. So that was pretty much it for me. After that, I did watch a few other stocks. Some of them were more expensive. What was the other stock that I looked at? It wasn't MRM. SPRU was the other stock that I watched. This was up within my price range, and I saw this as it was pushing up here, pulled back here, and there's an entry here around 150, 152 on this micro pullback here, looking for a pushback. It pushed up to 172. That would have been a decent trade in there, very quick trade within that 1 minute candle. And then when it pulled back down to here around 155, 150, even down to the 9 EMA down here, 152 again, was a good entry for the pushback up to 176 and eventually 180. So there was a couple more trades in here that I could have taken, but I sat on the fence on this. On these ones, I had hit my $10 target, and in my first trade, and so I just didn't take those trades. But yeah, there were small moves, and I mean, the stock didn't put in anything massive or anything like that. It was early on, if you got in here, it was pretty, what was the volume in there? Oh yeah, 510,000. So yeah, early on, this stock looked okay, but yeah, still not great, not massive moves in this market at the moment. Not on this price stock anyway. And that was it. Once it rolled down below VWAP here, I called it, and I was back into my bed for a decent night's sleep. So been getting a few of those recently, which has been quite good. So if I look at my chart here, so $11.40 profit today, and that rounded the week off nicely for me, having a green day at the end of the week. Started the week green, in the middle, 2 red trades on Wednesday, 2 no trade days during the week, and then a green day at the end. But I'm still net negative on the week, so still in the red, down around $8 or something like that at the moment. So still under the black line at the moment, and with fees that'll drop a little bit further as well, but yeah, hopefully we can bring that back up, a few more green days over the next few weeks, and finish the month in the green and over my account minimum of $200 would be good. So there were other setups that popped up later, but none that really hit my A+ criteria. And sure, passing on them means I could miss a bigger move, but it also means I protect the green day I've already banked. For me, discipline isn't just about taking good trades, it's about recognizing when I've hit my daily goal and having the control to stop right there. Not every day is about swinging for the home run. Today was patience, sticking to my plan, and walking away with a win. Follow along to see if I can do it again next week. I will see you then. Hei te rā wiki.